I will be 100% transparent with you guys. I have been struggling big time with my motivation when it comes to being out in the barn and doing productive things with my horses. Don't get me wrong, I'm out here every day doing something with them, but I do very unproductive things. In today's case, I went out, I caught Diesel. I immediately got cold, which soured my mood pretty quick. And then I didn't really have a plan for what I wanted to do with him. I've been doing a lot of flip-flopping between just going for hand walks or just lunging him in the arena and not really going out with a plan or something that I want to accomplish. And I feel like I do busy work where I'm doing something, but we're not really getting anything done. And it's honestly just because I'm struggling with winter between the short days, the cold, the icy, snowy ground. It's really hard to stay motivated about, making progress with groundwork or things like that. And just the cold overall on top of that. It's just, sometimes it gets to a person, especially at this point in winter where winter has been around for a while already and we still have a fair bit to go. It can be a bit disheartening, but I'm trying to remind myself that this is just a season. Winter is just a season and it will be gone sooner than later and we can go back to our full-time riding schedule. But at this time, it's a bit, just frustrating. And like I said, on this particular day, I was not super enthused about being out there working with my horses. I did my time. I made a deal with myself this year that I need to be out there doing something with them for 20 minutes per day. Whether that is just a hand walk, that's fine, but I need to be out there doing something with them. As a perfectionist, I tend to push that even further, saying like it needs to be 20 minutes of productive work, which more often than not lately, it has not. And on top of that, we had a waterer that we never ever use spill over with water. Not sure why, not sure what we need to do to fix it. And that's just winter anxiety at its finest. I love having my horses, but during the winter, it can be a definite struggle. I do get anxiety about the cold, as silly as that is, but it is what it is. I made my way back to the house and I decided I was going to do productive in the house things. So I recently started a book called Building Your Dream Horse. So I decided, some productive time could be spent reading that book, learning about things that I can do once I am able to get back in the saddle. Another option is to watch YouTube videos. As I've said more than a few times here, Amelia Newcomb Dressage, her YouTube channel is a big one that I use to learn how to do things on my horse. And I also decided I was going to start a log for my horses. So I had a brand new notebook and I was going to set it all up for the things that I want to track with my horses, whether that be their farrier schedule, their vet schedule, what they've been eating, how I've been exercising them, any other things that I think are important to keep a record of with my horses, maybe their deworming schedule, all those things. I've purchased this notebook just for that. So I found ways to be productive that related to my horses, but are not with my horses. And fingers crossed, spring will be here sooner than later this year.